Well, hi there, friends. Welcome to this week's edition of Forever Friends, where every week we introduce to you a new adoptable dog right here in the Phoenix Valley. And I am back with Rihanna from HARTT and a very special little guy that she actually rescued herself.
Yes.
Tell me his story.
This is Bagel. He's about 4 years old, absolutely adorable. He was living, word on the streets was he was living in an apartment complex for 2 years. Possibly his owner left him behind there, and he was fending for himself, but residents had been throwing food to him. But 2 years is a long time to be out in the elements.
Waiting for your owner to return. Oh,
yes.
my heart.
So he was pretty matted, pretty dirty. He looked pretty rough. So we were like, we got to get this dog. So we were able to secure him, and some of the residents didn't want to see him leave.
Understandably so,
they're
he's
used
so
to
perfect.
used to walking out and seeing him in the complex, but a lot of them understood that, for health reasons and safety reasons, he needs to be be picked up.
He needs to be neutered.
Yes,
and
vaccinated. And microchipped.
As they all should be, and get a really pretty haircut.
Yes.
He had a spa day.
He did have a spa day, and he looks so much better.
He looks so much better, and we will definitely show you a photo of that because he was a little bit ragged at that point.
He was a little bit ragged, for sure, yes.
They might have thought they were taking care of him, but unfortunately table scraps and it's not going to cut it. And it's really funny because I've tried to feed him treats, and you'd think as a dog that was out surviving on his own for 2 years would eat anything.
Right.
No. So you're not going to have to worry about him getting into your garbage can, anything like that.
Those days are over for him.
I think so too. He wants his top degree, food.
Yes. He wants the good stuff.
Yeah,
He's like, I want the healthy stuff. I feel better. I look better.
Exactly.
And now he just needs his home.
He just needs his forever home. And he's a little bit shy. He's definitely takes a minute to warm up, but that's because he's been in survival mode for so long. And I'm sure he had children running after him and people that didn't like him there. Even though people did like him there, there's always one or two that's not going to appreciate that.
That's true.
So who knows what he's been through. Plus you got, coyotes and all sorts of things that he was fending for himself. But you give him a chance, and he's the sweetest little guy. His little tail starts wagging. But can we talk about this underbite?
Yes, we can.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it adorable?
It's the cutest thing. He has got the cutest smile I have ever seen. And it might make him look grumpy, but he's not grumpy.
No, he's not grumpy. He's got a pretty good demeanor. He's pretty chill, as you noticed.
Yes.
Good with all people. He hasn't had any issues with anybody. Little timid with other dogs. He's learning to trust. So they can be scary. So we would want to introduce him to another dog if he was going in a home with them. But he's totally a lap dog. As you can see, he's just kind of perched up here.
Like, hey, just sitting on your lap.
How long are we going to sit like this?
And you've brought him into the cat room?
Yes, I did. And he did great.
He did great with cats?
He did great with cats, and I'm sure he saw plenty out in that apartment complex in the 2 years that he had been out there.
And also the ducky.
He likes this duck.
Oh my gosh.
He really likes this duck.
We're playing with the duck, and rather than playing with the duck, he's licking the duck. He's licking it again. That's his new baby. So if this tells you anything about his personality, I mean, look at him.
Aww. Is that your friend?
I now have a puddle where my heart used to be. Oh, he needs a home. He
loves this duck. We'll send the duck with him.
Sending the duck. The duck is with him for life. So he's already snuggled with it. We've definitely bonded with the duck. They've got the same hair, actually.
They do.
They feel about the same, too. So,
they do.
So if they wanted to adopt Sweet Bagel, I'm going to call him Bagel Bite. It just seems fitting. Bagel Bite, my little Bagel Bite. What would they need to do?
Well, go to our website, azhartt.org. You can apply for him on there. You can send us an email if you want to come in during the week to meet him. We're also open on the weekends. Our address is 9235 North 13th Avenue. We're open on the weekends, 12 to 4. You can come in and meet him directly.
Okay, perfect. And spend a little time
with him, get to know him.
Yes.
He's great.
He's wonderful.
He's been really good there. All the volunteers love him. And they love the underbite.
Yes. He stuck out to me. I was actually looking at Pet Finder this morning because it's always a surprise for me. So I don't know every week who I'm going to get to meet. So it's kind of like Christmas morning once a week for me. But my dad's in town and we're looking at Pet Finder this morning and I was like, who do you think it's going to be? And I saw Bagel smile. And I just, I was hoping. And then when she said Bagel was here, I jumped up and down. I was so excited, and I'm so happy I got to meet him.
Now you get to see the underbite in person.
Yes, and it's even more phenomenal than you could ever imagine.
But see how he is? He's just pretty relaxed. Like, I think he would probably stay like this most of the day if I let him.
Car ride.
Yeah,
he did
great.
Yes.
He did phenomenal.
Yeah.
I was like, Bagel, are you in there? I mean, he was just so quiet and just sat there, and he did wonderful.
So he'd be great. I mean, if you just want a reading buddy to sit in that little nook with your cup of tea and your book and your bagel, I mean, you don't even have to apply cream cheese.
Nope.
I mean, you could if you wanted, but you might lick it off. Okay. What else is going on at HARTT?
We're just staying busy.
Staying busy.
You know, same old, same old.
Yeah.
It never ends, unfortunately. We are always hopeful it will, but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
But that's okay because we just keep doing what we're doing.
And that's what your wonderful tribe of volunteers are for. So.
Finding people's lost pets and getting these at-risk strays off the streets.
Exactly, and getting them readopted out into those happy endings.
Yes. So the day we rescued Bagel was busy. We had already went to a couple other rescues that day. So once we got the word about him, you know, like the 911, hey, there's this dog, and people were throwing rocks at it, and you know, we hear all this stuff. So we try to get there as fast as we can if we have volunteers available. So we saw his plea, and we were just bouncing around, one to the next.
3 that day, right?
This one's in a trap, that one's in a trap, let's go find this one. So yes.
Successful day.
And it's nice when you just pull up in this apartment complex and there he is. You know, we don't have to search for him. Let's get that trap set.
He was almost calling out for you at that
sure,
moment.
yeah.
Yet you haven't heard him bark since.
No. Nope.
He knew that you were there.
He saw that trap come out and he's like, you know, barking at us like, wait, what's going on? And it's crazy because we pulled up on the right side of the apartment complex and there he was. And you know, apartment complexes aren't little. So it's like we just happened to pull up on the right side at the right time and there he was looking at us, barking at us.
It was meant to be.
Basically saying, take me away from all these crazy people.
Yes, exactly. Take me home. Please get me out of the situation. And he has not had a reason to bark since.
No.
So he hasn't made a peep. He loves the ducky, though.
I think the duck is noisier than he is.
The duck is noisier than he is. Oh, it's really a match made in heaven. So if you want to adopt a duck and a bagel, you know, you got to like and share this. You got to let everybody know. Let's break the algorithm once again. Success story. Once again, I love saying this every single week. Last week's dog went into foster to adopt by Sunday. And the only reason it wasn't Saturday is because there was a conflict of schedules. So that's how quickly this can work when you guys are letting the world know about these sweet pups. So let's do it. Let's the domino effect begin. And let's find Bagel his happily ever after. With his ducky. Of course. Thank you so much, Rihanna. Thank you, sweet Bagel. You good boys. You good babies. And until next time, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
He did great. He literally